Orleans Justice, 842, Khalil Bryant, who was mistakenly released from the Orleans Justice Center, is back behind bars in New Orleans. He was extradited Thursday from Texas, where he was arrested last week. The sheriff's office says a misidentification with another inmate with the same last name led to his release.
And now,
like, hey y'all, if it's anybody out there, like, honestly, is it me or is it me, or is there so much corruption going on in New Orleans to everybody seem to be oblivious to the fact? Is it me? I'm saying to myself, Anton Massey, he said from the beginning he was let out. He said, I didn't escape. He said, I was let out. Okay. He said there was mistreatment in the jail. He showed pictures of how pitiful, pathetic, and disgusting the jail looked. He showed everything. He showed paperwork, allegedly, that shows whoever this lady was, she turned in paperwork and said it never happened. It wasn't true. You're going to tell me he went on TV because of domestic charge with a woman, when you still have Derrick Groves still on the loose for murder? May be there saying he did it or not. He's on the run for murder. You haven't heard anything. But when you bring the story back, this same young man who claimed that he was let out, Anton Massey, he also claimed that the sheriff there was no good and she was doing things that she wasn't supposed to do. Then it got revealed when the judge tell her to bring these young men, bring these inmates to court on Saturday. Now she's been held in contempt of court. But if y'all paid attention to the news, because you know I'm paying attention, all of a sudden her contempt to court seems to be put on hold. But now, bringing me back to the scene, your contempt at court is put on hold. But you all just a couple days ago, you just arrested another young man who y'all accidentally let out all the way back in July. So you're telling me you got a mayor over there, you got a mayor over there in your state that actually don't give a damn because she's around here hunting and chasing puppy love. So you got a mayor around here in New Orleans that's so in love, she'll rather take money from all the citizens there, all the men that are probably being mistreated in the Angola jail prison because they're not supposed to be there. All the mistreatment that actually has been going on over in the Orleans Parish jail. Nothing to say about that. You telling me that with all of this stuff going on, the governor have not addressed any of this yet? The governor have not stepped in my face yet to explain to me what in the F is going on over there in y'all la land, where y'all think the rest of us in the whole United States of America, and even over there in the UK and parts and all of the Asper and all of the Africa and stuff, since y'all think none of us is getting the news about all y'all bad news that's going on over there. Do anybody feel like they should have picked up the phone and called anybody to let them know, especially a governor? I felt like the the governor should have picked up the goddamn phone, and the governor should have made all of us aware, because, I mean, what y'all got going on in y'all state, you don't think it got nothing to do with the way our house ran too? See, this is where I'm trying to understand. Hey, Trump, I told you I'd go along with you, but see, Trump, I need you to stop acting like you so goddamn busy, because it's days that you can make phone calls and you can come out and make a 15-minute statement, and you ought to make that statement to let the news know. I heard about the news in 1 hour. Don't give they ass no questions. Here's the news I heard over in so-and-so and so-and-so. I will be getting with dot. That goes expeditiously. That will be on my agenda. I have spoken with the governor over in New Orleans, and we are going to be having another conversation. But he is making it clear to me that things will be getting under control, presidentialist. And I'll say thank you. Make sure you follow back up on me. And when you hang up the phone, I'll say, make sure you put them on the watch list. Have those claw dogs go and snoop around those doors. But don't do it just yet. I'll give them 3 days, 72 hours. See, that's how you do it. Sometimes if you got to understand, if you got a broken system and you already at the top, then I feel like from the top you need to start repairing, especially if the bottom is being worked on. So, Trump, I need you to step up your goddamn game a little bit. Please, sir, and thank you. I mean, because for some reason, we got too many governors seem like they're totally out of control in this country. There's so many governors that's out of control to me. Until, honestly, it's a disgrace. Sorry. I really don't care. I don't. I mean, I don't give a damn about talking about none of their ass. Why should I give a damn about talking about your stink ass when y'all funky asses is the one that had me down here watching y'all dirty, stinking, funky, filthy, disgusting asses all of this time? I've been down here in hell watching all the damn destruction that y'all was up there doing. But what y'all was doing, what y'all was wearing y'all own stinking asses out, y'all was giving me some rest and making me a little bit more energized. You did. You did. You made me so much more energized until, honestly, I really don't even need. If you're going to come to me with your books, I'll tell you to save it. I don't trust half of your books no more. I don't have trust none of you. I don't have trust these people talking to me. I don't understand why the governor haven't spoken up or stepped in into the regards of what's going on over in New Orleans. I feel like what that governor should have done by now, because if I was the governess over there, I would have definitely been calling meetings, not just with one town. I would have had a multitude of them. And they too would have had a couple of days to give me an update on their town. And I know how to swing through your area. Bob, nope, come on, come back. Swing through the area. Because something is going on. It's a lot of corruption going on. And look like we just got corruption all over the damn place. But I could tell y'all what, we damn for sure get these illegal immigrants out of here. I damn for sure will let you know the streets will be looking a lot clearer to me. Because I'm not understanding. I don't understand why we had a sheriff over there that's already been reported. I mean, the judge. I mean, what you doing, judge? You sitting on the bench just wearing black for no reason? I thought they said black was bad. So if black was that goddamn bad, I want to know why you ain't already charged her with contempt of court. Y'all was quick to charge me with oh, house arrest. House arrest for what? Like, wouldn't even tell me what I was on house arrest for, but you're telling me this lady got a reason to be held in contempt of court, just like I had to be on house arrest. But she had a chance to prove whether she was right or wrong, even though she was already proven wrong when that young man came to the camera, gave us all the reports, gave us the picture, gave us the paperwork, told us that she's a no-good, stinking rat of a cat, and she gave all the proof, and you still not even holding her in contempt of court yet. But then me, on the other hand, you didn't even give me a voice. You just honestly looked at me and said that I was guilty. Because somebody said they were pregnant, you honestly just put me on house arrest, didn't even give me a chance. And then this lady get a chance, and then they get chance after over chances, and you're going to tell me that the governor, you still have not stepped in yet. I mean, you don't think that us as a country, Beach, y'all brought all this stuff to us. Y'all brought that young man to us and made him get put on my agenda, and then you made him get put on my watch list, and nobody gets off my watch list until I take him off. And he'll be on my watch list probably until he get up out of there. And by the time he see all this, he gonna say, damn, man, I sure prayed and the Lord dropped that angel. I'm gonna say, no, son, I sure prayed. And the Lord dropped you on me. That's how I feel about it. And I just still don't understand that. Why did nobody else have that kind of compassion to say, you know what, if it's something this big and it stung my whole goddamn state, plus I already look bad because I house all the black folk. I mean, I do got the biggest goddamn Angola prison in the whole system of the United States, of the countries, and also the diaspora, and also the continent, seem like. And let me be reminded that, and I am sitting on top of a plantation from our past slaves and ancestors. Yeah, the Angola prison right there in New Orleans. And then I'm kind of concerned because, and you see I've been real calm about this because I don't know why would so much be going on over in New Orleans. I haven't heard from NAACP. I have not heard from Al Sharpton. I have not heard from Benjamin Crump. Nobody's dead. I guess that makes it right. I have not heard from, who else can I thought? Black Lives Matter. If y'all don't get y'all black ass, y'all lives, y'all matter asses on, and don't ever send me another text message again, I'm going to blast y'all ass when I get up there. I want you Black Lives Matter not to ever message me again. I mean, I've gotten a text message from Black Lives Matter. I've got a text message from the NAACP, and everybody's asking for money and donations. I want to know, why is NAACP asking for donations on anything? You almost like Al Sharpton. Why would we put you in our trust, in our hand? Why would we allow y'all to go negotiate for us, for y'all to bring us back bean sprouts? And y'all know the winter coming up. I mean, y'all, I know you see me with the black on. What you thought Lilith was dead? You didn't see that red ancient out there like that? Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know when somebody walking out on y'all ass to make y'all slivers stand up and then get straight and right. I mean, damn, y'all thought y'all was just going to keep dogging us and just bullying us and bogarting us and stuff like that. Y'all have bumped y'all everlasting. When I said y'all bumped y'all mammy head, you bumped your pappy's head. You bumped your damn cat head. Y'all just bumped all kind of heads. If y'all think y'all are still going to come and just take advantage of us like this. Not me, of course. I mean, and I think I got a bigger mouth roaming the streets because the first thing I got is the look of it. So I think I'm going to get through a whole lot of streets, boy. Somebody one day gonna pay attention, and when they do, all I told y'all, all y'all gotta do is give me the mic. Give me that goddamn mic one time. When I snatch that mic, it's coming. I'm gonna show all y'all that you're not making sense. And we need to start exposing everybody for what they're doing. Expose them. That governor over in New Orleans, I'm surprised that I have not heard you take the goddamn stand, at least to explain to me. Yeah, me, Mwate. I didn't see you explain to Mwate yet as to what the F going on over there. You ain't even explained to me and my goddamn ears why Anton Massey's situation haven't been addressed yet. You haven't even explained to me, you old dirty dirt diving crud head. You haven't even explained to me. Did you talk to the district attorney? Did you confirm that paperwork? That was an embarrassment to you, that one of your own that's sitting up in there, how nasty, how dirty and disgusting it was in there. That wasn't an embarrassment to you enough where you felt like you didn't owe none of us any type of answer? Because when I rolled through New Orleans, which I haven't, and I'm getting there, I got to, you gonna tell me no tourists and nobody coming over there visit haven't paid tax money, so you didn't owe nobody no answer as to what was going on and whether or not Anton Massey, oh, you know what, we're looking into that. We want you guys to know that our state is still a safe state, which we know at the ebb not, because if it was so goddamn state, all the black men wouldn't be in there. I mean, if y'all got that many goddamn black men in the state, then who left? Y'all must, we got a bunch of Africans over there. Because from the sound, listen, from the sounds, because Africans ain't finna fight. They gonna run their ass, guys. So, them Africans gonna run so goddamn quick. They gonna be like a black cat on a white cat's ass, and it ain't gonna never work. Or they gonna say, nah, you can't do it like that. That white cat gonna run from that black ass so goddamn quick, and you gonna tell me that you ain't had time to even check on nobody? You don't have no embarrassment in your heart, Mr. Governor of the goddamn state? I'm just saying, I'm kind of highly confused. I truly, honestly, and I don't understand. And if you're standing there watching me, please make sure you listen and answer the questions, because I believe I'm going to be bringing all y'all stinking, funky, filthy, disgusting, disgraceful asses back to the stand when I get felt like it. You damn right. And when I bring all y'all back to the stand, honestly, I would like to bring all the asses back to the stand in one walk. And when I say all of them back to the stand, I want each and every one of them to sit around my ass like a circle, like a, you know, like a C, like Oprah, big gut ass. I want them to sit in front of me just like this. And I want to go around the goddamn mulberry bush, and I want to go and I want to roll their ass around the table. For any one of them that come to my mind, whoo, put Oprah big ass in front of me. Woo! Put Donald Trump big ass in front of me. Woo! Hey, Donald Trump, get here on the side of me. Why would you be out there with them? You ain't give a damn about them all the time. So why would you care about them now? Well, Queen, I just want to know whether you like me or not. You ain't Donald. That's when I be calling them Donald. I just want to put all their ass on one market. I'm not understanding why now we have another accidental let out. A young man over in New Orleans just got arrested a couple days ago, or the story just broke a couple days ago, whichever one it was. And if you notice, I'm being very calm about these stories here and along the way. I'm trying to be very calm about these stories. I said, you know, but I'm going to be a nice girl today. Because I did come with my Thanksgiving's finest on. Wow. I did come with my Thanksgiving's finest on, looking like a true pumpkin. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. And I said, who would have graced my presence just now? Who the hell just won past my ass? I said, get back over here, New Orleans. I know good and well New Orleans did come past me that quick, and I almost let them go. I almost put them to the back of the bus. And yesterday when I was looking at my Pick Me Up chapter, you know, because you know we're in the other chapter right now. And my mind glazed briefly onto Anton Massey. And then here and again today, it was such a tragic that something got dropped on my shoulder. And it was about this young man. I'm like, what in the hell of all hells is going on? It's in my other book. What the hell? And you telling me we have yet to hear anything from the governor? You have a mayor. You have a mayor that just got federal charges filed against her for spending $70,000 to entertain a man, a bodyguard, when y'all could have just married each other and took his ass off the books, made him work. You mean to tell me y'all was that much in love, y'all was going to live off $70,000? Like, how far down the line does this money really go? Because it can't be $70K. I mean, $70K was enough for you not to think it was going to come back and bite you? I mean, I can understand what you did. And listen, what you did before you took that oath to do that is one thing. But when you took that oath and you knew in your heart that you was doing it for the people, right then and there is when you messed up. If the Lord, if your higher power, if whoever it was gave you a second chance for you to go, you take that with pride and honesty, and you give them all, because you meant what you was doing. If you go with no intentions other than the love of it, is you stand firm. Can't nobody take it from you. You said what you said, goddammit. You came with no friends. You'll leave with no friends. And if you're here for the people, let them laugh at you. If you're here for the people, you can let them look at you. If you're here for them people, you can let them talk about your ass. And if you're here for them people, you can still stand up for them. And when you get that to that point, guess what? It don't matter what nobody do. It don't matter what nobody say. You stand firm for just that. And that's in my mother effing Ebonics voice. If you don't like it or not, you could take and you could kiss all our stink asses, because we tired of y'all getting to the top after we boot y'all Scooby-Doo asses up there, and then y'all take it from us. And I'm gonna show all y'all ass that y'all need to start picking fern, and y'all need to be living off of cotton pieces. You stink ass rats. And I meant that. And y'all took a state. That's why that state, I mean, there's so much going on over there. And then I see everybody over there, they can't even really give a good, think about it. They saying what they want to say. Over in Texas, they can't even give a good reason why they still fighting them damn Democrats. Like, why y'all still fighting? One of them sounds so much like a goddamn soap opera robotic, chef. She won't even leave and go back to Chicago. Like, go back to Chicago, girl. Go back to Illinois. Get your voice over there. She won't even go back over there. But they over there fighting for no goddamn reason. They over there fighting for no damn cause. Okay? And then you got other people in other states really fighting because, we really trying to make a change. We're really trying to make a change. We're really trying to do the things the right way. And then along the way, because you done been through so much along the way, you look at these knuckle sandwich heads right here who done got another chance. This lady got another chance to be the sheriff. Look how she got in there as a sheriff, wearing a badge of oath, knowing she lying. I haven't seen nothing that shows she's been questioned. I mean, and even her lies started getting exposed by the judge. Because he asked her to do one thing, and that was the simplest. Hey, start bringing them to court on Saturdays, because clearly he seen there was a backlog, and clearly he know that y'all might owe the people some damn money. We might have enough room to house some of them in it, move Angola from over there and place it somewhere where all of them will be at safely. Because we don't need them sitting where they at, because they not safe. I mean, the whole jail sitting on there not safe, because we have some slaves and some ancestors that we need to let go from over there. They have no business with no goddamn prison on top of a plantation. And I don't care who like it and who don't like it. Rise Lilith to me and watch what happens. Because sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. And I meant that. And y'all better know it. I know y'all over there through that pumpkin seeds. Y'all know that. You see that red, and you see how that red and black sitting on top of your ass right there. Say, don't make me come out. And I meant every word of it, hunty. So sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. And at the end of the day, whoever don't like it, that's your goddamn problem. But that Angola prison that's sitting over there, and it seems like nobody will fight for that. Nobody's over there worried about that. You got one goddamn L. Cottrell, the mayor over there in New Orleans. She over there so goddamn worried about petty boy love. She getting petty girl, like ookie dookie dokie dookie type of love over there. And she over there spending up a whopping $70,000. That's where Jasmine Crockett should have been at. Jasmine Crockett should have had her ass over there in New Orleans with Miss Cantrell, trying to teach her the value of a damn dollar. Because that dollar right there wasn't worth it. And y'all think I'm joking. My song 25 on it. You know I'll go turn it on. And 91. They'll let me know. Keep going. I don't know why she would be over there. She should be somewhere where she care about. Be somewhere that gonna make some sense. But if all you care about is the money side of it, or you think you care about the fame and the glitz and the glory, and you got it right now, if you just get up and take your ass where you need to go at, you won't even move for that. Y'all want to interrupt. Y'all want to be seen. What made this lady think that she was not going to eventually be exposed? Somebody should have already given them the memo. If I had to break out, if I had to be let out, if I got out and I posted a video, and I show so much stuff, you don't think nobody in the goddamn world gonna ever see you? Yeah, that's how people make you feel though. When you go tell something that somebody be done did, and you don't got nobody to fight with you, you don't got nobody. It's like, damn, man. I know how Anton felt. He had to do just what he did to even get his voice out. And then look at him. I know he's sitting in there saying, damn, man, these people don't even see that. It's because of me where they even start cleaning up the damn jail. It's because of me, dot. Nobody, they don't never give a person that type of recognition, but they should, because he truly deserved that. And what he did big, and most of all, he got me involved. He's a case of my social and civil circle that's never going anywhere until I feel justified by it. Because his justification of it is not going to run deeper than mine, because my roots run longer than his. Surely do. Nope, I've never met Anton Massey before, but all I did was looked at him, and I know he was telling the truth, and I'm done with it. 112. At the end of the day, I don't understand what's going on over there to have a New Orleans under such fire and water like that. And you're telling me the governor of New Orleans have not stood and addressed us yet? So there's nobody that go over there to tour your goddamn area, sir? Ain't nobody over there in your goddamn area that's tweeted on along, and nobody used no gas riding through there. Nobody bought no kind of food from no Burger King, no McDonald's. Nobody had no seafood, nothing, no crawfish. They ain't had nothing over there where nobody has deserved any type of answer. See, that's where y'all done got so disrespectful with these presidents, because all these men presidents, they didn't give a damn about where they not really communicated as long as the money was coming in, but they didn't understand that the money was going to end up snowballing their ass, and it was going to be the death of them. Because now you done made so much money and didn't help anybody. Now what you gonna do? Sit in your house and watch your spouses? That's fun. Because anywhere else you go, they're gonna talk about your ass, especially if you don't know how to tip. Because things just have a way of leaking. I don't know how that happened because I don't leak. I'm not a leaker. I'm not even a private investigator. All I had to do was you told me the story and my mind just went to surfing. And I just don't understand it. I don't understand why we have New Orleans on the goddamn map again with another black young man. A black young man. You let him out. And now you accidentally want to go back and pick him up. Because you accidentally. So y'all get to just play with our lives like that, huh? And see, this is what I'm trying to say. When you don't have people to say, you know what, I'm going to hold you accountable. See, because I'm going to tell you what I was getting ready to do. What I honestly was getting ready to do was do a story on Joe Biden and his son. With they thieving asses. Yes, Joe Biden, Obama, his son, Robert Hunter Biden. Them some thieving crooks, y'all. Them some thieving crooked ass people, y'all. They stumped the whole hog on y'all ass. They stumped the whole wagon on our ass the same way they doing over there in New Orleans. Everywhere you think about it around here, it's like you could tell they like just. Honestly, people are totally out of control right now. If y'all don't understand the book of Revelations, y'all better pick something up, open your hearts, and just go to goddamn reading just because you said I need to read this. Because if I don't get caught reading, man, I'm going to get caught up in the fire out there in them streets. I'm telling you, try your best. Listen, y'all don't believe me. I'm telling y'all better follow me. Hey, listen, y'all better follow this 55-year-old. I'm telling you, if you ain't got this in the palm of your hand, I'm telling you better follow me. You better take it on, take it on, take it on. There you go. Listen, at the end of the day, it's so much going on out there until no matter where you go at, you're going to notice that people aren't there for you. I just got at least 3 text messages, and I could show the text messages to you, where NAACP literally messaging me to donate to them. Now, my thing of it is, why would NAACP be messaging me with an automatic text message about donating money anywhere? I'm trying to show y'all that it's all about money for a lot of these places. And I'm black, and I'm exposing black. That's black supremacy. NAACP of all people definitely have not been nowhere around for me to give them a checkmate, check mark, check moot, check ass, or check they ass up. Out of here, 175. Ain't nobody around here gonna tell me NAACP been anywhere in our goddamn vision for them to be texting me anything asking me for a donation. Why would NAACP be asking me for a donation? And I couldn't even go to them when Broward County falsely arrested me. I could not go to NAACP. I already told y'all before I couldn't go to Benjamin Crump because I was still alive. Then they couldn't even give me a damn referral. Then I went to looking through his damn comments on Instagram, don't know nothing about nothing, and he don't even promote other lawyers or nobody in there. He don't give nobody no shout out. They just took the goddamn money and yoom, they went. That's why I'm doing my socialist civil circle. Because it's people like us that do have a voice. And I'm just looking over there in New Orleans, and I'm honestly not understanding why over in New Orleans, why is this governor not involved in what's going on? Why do we have a governor over in New Orleans that have not addressed us? He should be addressing us as a nation. They should, even if they put it out to that particular news, and it should be sent back over to the White House. And from the White House, goddamn it should be spread around the world. I don't give a damn if it's a goddamn emergency alert. Y'all give us Amber alerts for damn when it be the children, damn it, y'all give us Amber alerts. When your dogs be missing, you give us Amber alerts. Then why is that stuff like that not an Amber alert? It should be certain levels to alerts. Even if those alerts only go to governors, and then governors, you're supposed to get those alerts out to the mayors. Y'all supposed to have y'all have, the thing of it is they have no order in the goddamn court. They have no order in the court because they can't. The presidents that they so used to trusting actually got everybody dismangled. Those Democrats literally got everybody dismangled. Where people would think Democrats actually brought in justice and peace and solitude and financial growth. Hell, how to the no? And I'm looking at this and I'm saying, wait a minute. I can remember when Biden was in office and me having that trucking company. Man, do you know at some point in a whole lot of other where we really couldn't even really do runs because the gas was so goddamn high in the diesel trucks. So these men talk about, oh, men, oh, it's because of the tariffs. Man, screw y'all asses. Y'all know it been worse. Y'all know it been bad. It been bad since Obama was there. It was a little bit better because that's when you didn't blow Amazon big ass head up. And then they wait until anything Trump put on the table and it's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. No, it's not Trump's fault, and y'all know it's not. Y'all know these has been seeds that's been planted. It's not Trump's fault. And when Trump make a fault, I'm going to call Trump fault ass out for it. Because it's something I do need to look into. But I know one thing, y'all ain't going to explain to me by these damn Democrats. I know I get annoyed by roaches, rats, damn bed bugs. I get annoyed by all of it. And they did nothing. They actually did absolutely really nothing to support. They put us in such a deficit. And they know they have. And then like I hear this lady Crockett says today, how you doing this stuff like this for the people and the people this and you know, and he has all these people ruined. And I'm saying, Crockett lady, shut your goddamn mouth. You're messing it up for yourself. Just be quiet. You're not going to tell us that everybody is poisoned by Donald Trump. And there is more black people that have crossed over. Answer the question. Why do you not see the numbers in black people crossing over? Black America that is, sit y'all stink asses down, African. And I was about to feel bad for y'all African asses until somebody, I said, oh, okay, Africans, I got y'all. We're good. We're good, Africans. 866 DHS. The number 2 ICE. There's a $750 reward for any and all illegals. And make sure you specify exactly how many there are. No shortcuts, please. Because we're ready to get to work and start building and making our money. Or we're ready for our plants to really grow now because we're getting the weeds from around it. I mean, because they've been planted for a long while now. And if you decide that you want to self-surrender, we have a reward for self-surrenderers too. It's a $1,000 reward for you, but I'm almost certain as soon as Trump comes to Florida, I will probably be on the ground so much, y'all. I say, damn, well, what is Queen around the damn news again? Where you at now, Queen? I'm going to say I'm over here, child. Let me tell you what they got going on over here. I had to come back to y'all with my Ebonics voice. I had to use Ebano language. I say, but y'all know Udigalitigan, y'all know any of that pig Latin? Because we might have to start introducing the pig Latin back into it, ladies, in the 45s and the 50s. I would say more so in probably about the, I would say more so in the 40, I say more so in the 44s, 43s wouldn't understand pig Latin. So maybe we should start bringing some of that back. Bet you we'll get their ass to worry about how to catch that up, huh? See, because guess what? They got to catch up to pig Latin. We don't. Whoop, whoop. Y'all don't think black women can do it? Y'all keep playing with us. Any hootie. I'm just trying to understand exactly what is going on. I'm trying to understand, like, what makes them think that we not here to run circles? What makes them think that they'll be allowed to be over in Angola? What makes them think that Jasmine Crockett can make little conversation pieces and it makes absolutely no goddamn sense? What makes Catrell over in Orleans feel like she can be over there in love and just take all the goddamn money and do what she need to do and what she want to do with it for a man? What made, goddamn it, this sheriff feel like she could be in the jail? Let's think about it, y'all. She's over there bullying the men. She bullying the black men in the jail. And I'm looking at her and I'm I'm saying lady, I mean like, where are you honestly from? And the problem that I'm having here is, even look at little DeSantis. When I look at little DeSantis of Florida, I mean of my Sunshine State, he really don't know a goddamn about my state. First of all, other than the circle that go around Earth, he know about the circle, but what's on the inside, the grounds of it, he has no idea about that. And then I'm trying to say to myself, do I need to keep looking around, or I need to keep searching, because I don't understand why his mom and dad is of immigrant. Like, I'm so confused at what's going on around here. I mean, what grounds do you got to talk to me, buddy? And you in my goddamn state, and you done ran for governor, and you going for what, your second term, something like that? My God, I'm saying to myself, how do I get in them type of streets? How do I get in those streets? So if I can't make it to get in those streets, how do I stay protesting till my ass hurt me? Because I'll protest so hard until my ass hurt me. Boy, I'll find out where each and every rally at if I can't get in it. And I've been looking to get in it. And I'm not kidding. And that's the thing. I would like to look around New Orleans and see who in New Orleans can even get in some of these positions. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you start looking in your area now and working to build somebody up, get things together in your area, that's the problem that we have. We don't understand when man down, when somebody should be lifting another one up. Instead of putting all your apples in one bucket and thinking that person gonna be there till forever. First of all, ain't nobody promised to your little stinking asses. And that's why you got to learn, when you're growing, you got to grow and you got to teach. You can't just grow and ain't teach nobody. First of all, once you grew so high, you ain't going to want to come back down and teach that damn low, because you think they little dollars don't mean nothing to you, because you don't deal with dollars or change. You deal with goddamn numbers on machines that never stop. You don't get tired of holding numbers on a machine. So now you don't got time for people down there that's only making $20,000 a year. And that's 45 hours a year, a week. So y'all don't look at stuff like that. But that's why as you grow, you got to teach. I don't care if you're a president. I feel presidents honestly should know who the governors are. It's 365 days out the year. You pick your dates. I'm telling you, I wouldn't have none of that. In order to get the thing back right, now you got to get somebody in office that can make people put structure back. Because Trump is there for a reason. Trump is there to get the finances back. Then the next one come in line needs to be there to make sure the structure is back. Because you can get the finances in order and then you still get everything off whack. Why? Because now you see finances. Now you're still spending the wrong way. You're living the wrong way. Things still out of control. You're going right back in the circle. You just starting this a lot smaller. Smaller than the biggest one was. And so that's why you got to just pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. New Orleans, if there's anybody over there, and I'm going to look through New Orleans too. And this is where, even when you start getting, you see other states. Don't be a governor in a state and not have any kind of relationship with other governors. Don't think your relationship with a governor just got to go, and 13 not a bad number. Just because I'm in Florida, as me being the governess. If I'm in Florida, why would I not want to know a governor over in Washington, Seattle, Washington, over in that area? Why would I not want to know somebody from Seattle State? Why? Let me say from Washington State. Why would I not want to do that? I mean, I'm a person, if that's a part of my job too. And I know I got mayors. And then my mayors know that they're city commissioners. And then city commissioners know that they're so and so and so and so. Why do I not have time? I don't have time because I don't know the order and the structure of what it takes to run that position anyway. And that's what people need to start admitting to. Like this old knuckle sandwich head ass over in Chicago. I said, I can't wait. I want him. I promise y'all, rules will have to change, because you're not going to be a mayor in my goddamn country. And then you just going to defy me when you know the numbers show that your area is effed up. I'm telling you, this is the time where new rules need to be incorporated, because that's all you do. You get one bad apple like that, then all of them think they can do stuff like that. Yes, you get titles and you get controls of your area, but you don't get to take over. When you do stuff like that, you set like a bowling, like a bowling ball effect. Like, you're not gonna be in my country where I got to continue to guard your stink ass on the inside and I got to guard on the goddamn outside. And then what you want to do is, when I say that, you know, you got a bunch of goddamn homelessness, you got crime all over the goddamn place, and you spending money on illegal immigrants. Man, when I tell you, I'll treason your ass a pistol. Man, I say, listen now, you got 3 African places you can go to. You choose. All of them say they will love your help and your thieving. Can you haul ass out of here now? And I'm giving you and your family maybe 72 hours to pack it up, because you can't take nothing with you, because we don't have that type of room. We ain't taking no couches. We're not taking none of your damn couches. We will donate them. We'll make sure they're highly cleaned, and we will donate them up out of here. How about that? If that makes any kind of sort of sense to you. And I'm telling you, at the end of the day, it's just people will have to haul ass from around here. And that's why I feel like that's what the biggest problem is right now. There's no reason. And as you can see, it doesn't matter who the governor is, because I feel like you need to get on all of them when they're doing stuff wrong. That governor over in New Orleans is no reasons why right now to this day we have not gotten an update. You don't think the people deserve an update? Oh, I don't give a damn, even if they come with that fake ass, oh, you know, everything is in the middle of investigation, you know, and we'll definitely be getting back to you. Okay, you're going to get back to us, Governor, when? Because that's something that's important. There's accusations now. And I'm not going to say allegedly, because when I seen those pictures, those weren't allegedly. When I seen that y'all was over there having life lived like you guys are in the bottom of the pit hole of a donkey's ass, and then you squealed like a nut, it made me feel like, okay, there's some truth into this picture. And if there was some truth into the picture, then I felt there was truth into coming out of the words. And when I felt truth coming out of the words, I looked into Anton Massey's eyes. I said, yeah, and there's some truth in his eyes. There was some truth in his eyes, and I definitely felt like that, because I felt as if he would not break out over a couple of months, even a couple of years, if he had already did so many years, especially for something he know he did wrong. And I asked for any of them. I even tried to start a movement. I said, but they don't do stuff I asked for. Not yet. I asked, step in to bring him in. That's the movement I asked. I reached out to Benjamin Crump. I even called Jesse Jackson. If anybody ever came to my line, I got the phone number right on my desk. I was calling Jesse Jackson, not Jesse ass, because he gonna make like he's sleepy with Bill Cosby and Biden. I was calling over there to Al Sharpton. He ain't that damn sharp, because he ain't answered that call yet. He ain't answered that call yet. He ain't returned no voicemail messages yet. It's been a minute hearing from Al Sharpton too. He just ain't called back, period. I guess he said, I done gave y'all $300,000. Y'all split that amongst them 7 schools, and then you going on and haul ass now, because I don't have had absolutely nothing else to do with that DEI program. I tried to get y'all something, and y'all ungrateful black asses ain't want it. So guess what? Y'all do what y'all do and leave me out. I'll go and fight with the other people that have a conversation that make me feel like I'm worthy and somebody. And matter of fact, I'll bring Benjamin Crump with me. I'll bring NAACP with me. And for some reason, I ain't see Black Lives Matters over there. I wonder why they wasn't over there. I don't know what happened, but okay then. All I'm trying to say is, okay. But you brought all the friends that keep you friend. Did you bring Oprah, and did you bring Obama, and did you bring Michelle? Because look like y'all should have enough money where y'all should be able to shut our mouths these days, don't you? I'm only saying because I don't fear none of them. I mean, ain't nothing they could do with me. But they gonna do? Hit me with their billions? Oh, I know the man on YouTube. Okay, what, you gonna take me from YouTube? But then what about when y'all got to hit the grounds anyway? Because what about when you come to Florida? And what about I ain't gonna let it go? And what about I'm waiting? And what about I'm giving me some goddamn rest? And what about I'm gonna be ahead of the game on what about y'all ass? I'm gonna say, what you wanna ask me? Child, go back and look at one of them damn lives. Matter of fact, gorge out. So whatever you got to ask, I'm already ahead of that too, honey. Or if you want to, we can start over fresh and just you and I have a genuine conversation where you can see it ain't no hard feelings. You can see I don't got nothing rehearsed in my head. You can see, right? Let's just sit down and talk about it. Now, however the conversation go, that's just how it go. But it'd be no hard feelings once I leave from you. Now, I hope you don't feel the same way about me, because that's where the problem normally come in at with me. They have a problem with me. I say, God damn, now what did I do? I get in trouble. I can't take a friend with my big ass. I can't take a friend just to moon some damn shine. I can't. I say one day everybody gonna want to be my damn friend. I'm gonna say, look at these old friends arising. I'm gonna say, if they don't get their ass back, man, I'd rather be friends with a billy goat. I don't know. I might give somebody a break. I don't know. It depends on if they come back the right way. Some people don't come back the right way with you. You know, they be thinking you asking for a lot. Yeah, because they try to figure you out instead of seeing who you were when they first looked at you. And especially when they see you haven't changed, man. You know, if you're a person and if you talk to me and you heard me tell you, man, if I apologize to you, I really mean it. Now, if I tell you stink ass sorry, then you get to nowhere with me. If I say, well, I'm sorry. Okay, you know where that's coming from. Anybody that's been watching me, I've been giving y'all these little crumbs. But if I tell you I apologize, I feel like you meant that, because the average black person don't say they apologize. Be honest. The average black person gonna tell you they sorry. I don't want to hear they sorry stinking asses. I don't want to hear the sorry. When you do something to a person like me, you want to grasp my attention, man, honestly, apologize to me. Because the average person don't apologize. The average black person, they say, I'm sorry. I mean, so how long you gonna hear the word sorry? Like, you got to apologize, man, because when I really mean it, I apologize. And honestly, like, looking over there in New Orleans, I apologize that a lot of time went by, and as much as I've been trying to find where I could just put my own feet somewhere, you know, to defend, like, you know, the socialist rights, you know, the civil, you know, the social, just, you did wrong. And you don't get to tell me how I tell you you did wrong. You get to listen that you did me wrong, understand how that wrong affected me, understand that this is how I am, because understand, goddammit, this is a part of my culture, but that don't make it wrong or right what you did to me, because you don't like the way I'm saying it to you. Because that's how y'all not used to talking to each other. That's why y'all are the ones so far out of goddamn control. Obama wouldn't have did this without some smart ass help. Obama's not that smart. If Obama was that goddamn smart, he'll go on and divorce Michelle ass. I don't give a damn who don't like it. Michelle is a snooty snud. And you know, y'all can tell. Michelle don't know how to have, when she smiling, I don't even know if it be a smile or a goddamn wrench grin. I'm like, man, the way my face shaped, I don't know how it's shaped, but I can't get that moon on the ass. Here's the moon. I mean, tell me, which one do y'all want to look at? Y'all want to look at Michelle? Well, how she is. Well, however Michelle is, y'all want to look at the goddamn moon or the damn earth. I mean, everybody looked at Michelle. She was so classy. She was so sassy. Until now, y'all, do y'all understand? Michelle gives nothing back. Do you not understand what the hell Michelle didn't give? She didn't give a damn thing. She's nothing but a put-together ass brand. Tell Michelle to come in your damn kitchen and cook you some collard greens. And I ain't talking about with no damn sea salt. Ask Michelle what some real neck bones is. Smoked neck bones, fresh neck bones. Ask her what those is. Ask her what true turnips is, and the ones from the root too. Ask her about some good old lima beans, child, with some okra and some whole cake cornbread. Damn, and some rice and some baked chicken with that just right gravy. Either the smothered gravy or the gravy from out the damn oven. Ask Michelle about that. I mean, she around here doing cookbooks, right? Ask Michelle, let's her and I mean, both of us are Capricorns. Let's ask Michelle something along the line of, hey, Michelle, do you know how to do sweet potato pies from scratch? Oh, you don't know how to do whole cake cornbread from scratch either? Well, let me tell you, it's only flour, water, an egg, this seasoning, that seasoning. Yep, you could cut the onions, grind it, mix it up, and then lay it in the pan. Yes, yes. Yes, you're going to need some, yes, you're going to need some riser. I just want to make sure that you're paying attention. You did miss one step there. Yeah, baking powder. Yeah, that's how you make whole cake cornbread, and you just flip it over like a pancake. Because I heard that you, Michelle, you did a cookbook, but I want to know what is it that you know how to cook other than turn over chicken nuggets for the children. Because my brownie cakes wouldn't want the food out of your cookbook. And you ain't going to tell me, because my baby girl loved broccoli. She loved tomatoes. She loved beets. So I'm wondering what you teach your children. What are you teaching the kids? I haven't seen any of her books or anything. I'm just trying to show you that how do we get her to be such a ride out, die of fear of a black woman when she haven't showed anybody the ropes. Because she ain't really showed me how it is to be married to a real black man. A black American man. With roots to show even how his daddy treated his mom. How about that? How about Michelle and Obama tell those real truths? I mean, y'all already been in our spotlight. So why don't Michelle and Obama tell us everything about themselves, like their marriage? I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, we want a closed life. You a goddamn lie. Y'all don't give a damn about a closed life. Them two daughters going out their damn house, and y'all don't even really know what to do with each other. Because the flames is gone. The flames is gone on. That's some people that don't want to separate. They don't want people to realize they didn't make it and they failed. So just because you the president and you the first lady, that don't mean y'all can't get a divorce, because y'all to be the first black ones that's did it. I mean, goddamn, go ahead. Y'all already got a record going on. You already showing me one damn record. That one damn record shows me that you a black ass supremacist. You damn knucklehead ass Obama, and your teak and tongue ass Michelle Winfrey. Y'all already got 1 or 2 strikes against y'all. Why don't you go ahead and show us the reality of your life? If you want to leave here as the true Capricorn, the true first lady, and the true black American woman that really took a stand in the White House and actually sat there and slept in the goddamn beds and the sheets, I want you to take a stand and show us how your life really is with your husband. Because I could show you how my life is as me being married, happily separated, but been married 30-something years. I could show you that. I mean, I can honestly show you that. And honestly, and I don't feel bad about even talking to a happily separated husband. I think the best thing would be to talk to my happily separated husband. I think y'all might find out some interesting things about me that y'all probably already knew. I would like that. I wish I can't wait to have somebody like that. And I'll be able to sit on the other side of it and say, I told him so. That's that song by Rihanna, Something That I Never Had. And y'all see that green? I told y'all I wasn't changing this color green. And these things glow in the dark too. I be in there like this. Get the ass. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to think. Every time I even consider, every time I even think about this goddamn New Orleans, honestly, it's like a tragic to my stomach. But they didn't give any details as to what the F happened, other than they let this young man out back in July by a clerical error. But these are the same people, the same goddamn jail that's proclaiming nobody let Anton Massey out. Now y'all tell me, how good is God? Now, if we keep getting our breadcrumbs delivered and dropped, you still gonna tell me this governor by now shouldn't have given us some sort of update as to what's really going on? And you can see accusations were made, and you will be looking into them just for the sake of the people and to make sure that we're running an honest state. You telling me, see me, people say I talk too much. I say, yeah, screw you. Why would I not talk too much? Why would I not talk too much to keep y'all haters behind me? I don't want y'all hating, stinking, you know, fly baiting asses around me and behind me. If anybody around me, I want the people that understand that I am going to fight for us. And whether you agree with me or not, just know I'm doing it at our best intent, plus especially if the majority of us ruled it, because this is for the people and somebody got to give in sometimes. And when your ass got to give in, goddamn it, sit down and take your goddamn L for loss. That don't mean you lose. That mean you just gained another step. That means you might have been in dangerous waters and it's glad you got pulled out. That means you need to go reset. That means you done came home. You're from a military. Now you're a veteran. You need to take your retirement. That's what that means. Or that means that you need to sit back. You still growing in this particular area. People don't know how to stay in a goddamn lane. I always try to tell people that I say where the waters go to getting dreary is when you start crossing over into people's lane. When you start crossing over into people's lane, that's when things get dreary. As a governor, isn't the lane of a governor to get with the mayors and the councilmen's? Primarily the mayors. And then the goal of the mayors is to make sure those city commissioners are up to par. And you get to, as you move up the ladder, you get to determine if you get that position to where you go and have certain conversations with the governor. Other than that, you need to understand what is called pecking orders. You got to understand what those stepping stools mean. You don't get to just come from the goddamn bottom and just snatch, I mean, God's daddy head down. Like, how you get to do all of that? Like, you somebody precious. Like, you ain't me. I mean, I did that, but y'all not me. You got to get in your own lane. I stayed in my own lane to get in my own place, to get in front of my own great father. I got in front of my great granddaddy, and you get in front of yours. However you want to put it, that's on you. I told you what my life was and where I'm at now. And because everybody have to stay in their own lanes. When you forget about your lanes, that's when you mess up. But it also have to be somebody on the other end of both of those lanes. When you get to the end of your lane, it got to be somebody there to pronounce somebody as a winner. And when things went right, or when you seen crooked things because you was looking at the goddamn race, you supposed to call it out, governor. I don't understand, why didn't the governor call this out yet? He has not called out anything. And as me being the president, I would have been faxing. So can you send that confirmation over there, letting them know that they got 72 hours, or we're going to send somebody over? Matter of fact, I have to clear my schedule, and I have to see what's going on over there. And I will always have a decoy in the backup, because when one don't answer, 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 of them more will. See, and this is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you got to bring order back in the goddamn court again. There ain't no order in the courts. I really honestly don't care who don't like it. See, look at Friendly. Friendly said he don't give a damn if you don't like it. He didn't ask you, did you like it? All he said was haul ass, and you can go on because he didn't like it. He ain't like it either. And he still letting y'all ass know he didn't like it. And I'm letting this governor know I don't like it. I understand nothing about nothing that's going on. I understand that there is so much. It's so much, and it's like nothing is balanced. And now, when I'm looking at it, I'm saying, man, we are in trouble. But I'm holding my fist right here. I'm holding my strong fist that when we start getting more of these illegal immigrants out of here, because when Trump comes to Florida, that's going to be sharpening the tools. And it's over 530 illegal immigrants in the state of Florida from what was reported. And imagine getting rid of some of them. Then we can start working on other things and understanding why this is, why is that, and why is other things. But if we don't clear the streets out, we're going to be in trouble. In all of those states that know that there's problems. See, DeSantis will probably want to fight and refute and say, oh, there's no problem. Say, you're a goddamn lie, DeSantis. I know the goddamn states, just like it's a channel. I can't remember the guy's name. The bald guy, black guy with the glasses. He was on there saying how Miami ain't this and Miami is that and it's a good place, it's cheap. And I said, whoa, I don't even know what made the video come to me. But Antoine something. And I'm like, no, 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 you can't do that. And he was saying, you know, ain't no history, you know, like not history, but like it ain't nothing really big to Miami, and it's just this. I'm like, no, that's not true. Because you don't know what the history of it is. That's why, and I told him, no, you can't do that. You need to talk to people, because even in my city, even where I'm at, it's a history somewhere. Just in my state of Florida, Lake Worth, Florida, there's a history there. You know why? Because I don't know who the F gave Haitians the right to think they could come in my goddamn city and take over as gangs. Big ass gang members in Lake Worth, Haitians. Lake Worth made it on the top 10. Riviera made it on the top 10. Daytona made it on the top 10. And you're going to tell me ain't no history where? It's a lot of history here. And I'm going to tell you why there's a lot of history. Because if you take your ass out of Warlock's head, you will see that even the history that's in Atlanta, Georgia, is from Florida knuckle sandwich heads. Don't forget, Atlanta was made up from Florida people. I'm in the dirty South. What's up? Hey. I got more boots on the goddamn ground. Trick Daddy just opened up a new restaurant in Broward County. DeSantis wouldn't know anything about that. DeSantis don't know Luke, but ain't that a part of our culture? I mean, when I become the governess, you're not going to tell me that I can't go to a casino. If I'm going to my casino and I'm enjoying myself, that is my time. So I can't be me because I'm a governess. No, says who? I'm going to always be me. And long as I'm being me, that lets me know I'm connected with the people, because the people are being them. Everybody know what their class is. Everybody know what etiquette is. I mean, I do at times. But what you're not going to tell me is you're a governor of a whole state, and so much is going on over in your state. You got mayors out there siphoning money through butthole asses by being with a man that probably like, damn, man, the money ain't even that good. But now I'm locked in because she's so goddamn emotional. If she, you know, if I leave, she gonna fall down, and I don't want to see the woman like that. So he pitying your ass. And then you got another one over there with short girl syndrome. She done got so damn mad at being short, she don't even take the goddamn inmates to court. Then the judge ordered her short ass to take the inmates to court, and she still ain't show up. I mean, ain't pleaded guilty, ain't pleaded no contest. She just ain't showed up. And then the judge with his creepy, sneaky ass, he done held her in contempt of court. And then all of a sudden, she's supposed to be going back to court for contempt, being held in contempt of court. Now, mind you, if my black ass walked in the courtroom, they just put me on house arrest. That judge didn't even tell me why I was on house arrest, and I called a fit, goddammit, I called a fit up in there. And you mean to tell me now all of a sudden, out of the blue, I sat on house arrest for a whole 6-something months for something I didn't do, from a Haitian person now, Haitian little girl, and if I'd have bopped that little girl in her goddamn head, I would have uppercut her ass to the moon, and she would have touched every bit of goddamn Saturn on my ass, and I didn't touch her though. And you gonna tell me you've been held in contempt of court right then and there? You got to leave. And now here go the judge, we're postponing your court date. And you're telling me the governor don't see anything wrong with any of these stories? The governor don't see anything wrong with a young man out on the run. Y'all got a $50,000 reward out for a young man who you're saying committed murder. But the only one you were eager to get back in jail was Anton Massey. And you're going to tell me the governor of New Orleans don't see any inconsistencies in any of this? I would have been less than a goddess Lilith not to bring this goddamn story open today. I want to know, why have we not heard from the governor? And Trump, you're going to make me mad with you. I need you to pay attention to all stories, even those that you never looked at before. Even if you put your goddamn word or two pay in it, let us know that you heard about it, and you'll try to come back to it, and you see that the right people are working on it. You do stuff like that. That don't take no more than 5 or 10 minutes. Cut it, and I ain't got no questions. Why? Because at least I'm letting you know it's on my agenda. It's on my watch list. And I'm not saying you got to go all up in the cities, but you can speak and reach out to the governors. No, you don't have to skip the line and go down the mayors and stuff like that. You go and you speak to the governor. Hey, I seen this particular case on the news. What's going on? Like, why I don't understand. Why don't they have those type of relationships? Like, who, like, what man in charge? Because y'all see it wasn't no ladies in there. So the ladies say, hey, women, I don't give a damn, white women, you too. Y'all see we don't got nothing to do with this one, right? Not outwardly. We don't got nothing to do with this. I wonder, can everybody agree to that? I wonder, can everybody agree to disagree, or can they agree to agree because the answer is correct? Women ain't been in that office doing that. This is one that's been all men. Can we agree or disagree? Or we agree, oh, okay, I appreciate you for agreeing with me. Can you agree that we want illegal immigrants gone because they're illegal? Oh, yeah, you agree with me, huh? So do you agree with me that ain't no reason why the governor of New Orleans have not addressed the fact that it is some true hard down corruption in his state, and what ranks is he holding? And guess what? This is where I kept telling y'all, all we have to do is chip at it. See what I did before. This lady Cantrell, I don't know how I got her mixed up, and I apologize to that. I was calling her the governor, but I was like, damn, why it seemed like the mayor? But no, she's the governor. I'm sorry, she's the mayor, and I kept calling her the governor. So now I'm calling on the governor. Accidentally, it was then, but now I'm calling on the governor. I think he looked like he's Spanish or something of New Orleans, and I want to ask him, like, does any of this seems to be suspicious to you? And I would actually ask him too. I know they get a little stiffy with me about things, and then that's just me. I will honestly ask him, did he hear about any of the news with Biden and Obama and, Robert Hunter Biden? Did you hear about any of that news? I like to just throw random questions in to see how much they got they head up their ass, like it's only about where they live at. Man, it ain't about where you live at, goddamn it. You got to protect your goddamn grounds around you too. How you gonna watch out to see the man coming? That's where y'all asses messed up at. That's why y'all need one of me in there. Because y'all asses ain't never been able to see better than us. We looked at things that we wanted your stink asses to see. You don't know that? I told y'all we the cut cartel. We the one know how to cut the goddamn rug, and we put it back together. And that's literally. We'll cut the goddamn rug in moves, and we cut the goddamn rug with the goddamn scissors, and we cut the goddamn rug with the knives, and we'll goddamn it make us mad. We'll cut the goddamn rug with a butter knife, man. Please, we figure out ways to cut the goddamn rug. We're the cut cartel. We're the ones that y'all thought was way below the totem pole, but we getting a whole lot of requests for us to step in and do some rioting. We ain't interested. We ain't interested. We'd rather sit back and just do our movies right now. Watch y'all cut up and act their asses. We listen. We'll watch y'all cut up, act assholes. Hey, we ain't got nothing to do with that now. We sitting here minding our own damn business. Won't you fall back? That's your goddamn concerns. We don't got nothing to do with. Hey, y'all, what's going on? We minding our damn business. Whether people like it or not, no white man, we're not helping you. No Mexican lady, no, we're not helping you. No Latino, we damn sure ain't helping you. No Cubano, we're not helping you. African, if you don't get your African-made man ass somewhere and set your Nigerian scamming ass down, I know something. 866 DHS 2 ICE. The reward per illegal head is $750, and as a reward, we'll give the snitches $1,000 for self-surrendering. Yes, it is $1,000 reward for self-surrendering snitches. So we will be rewarding them for snitching on themselves. It's probably the best. Yes. Okay, thank you. So anywho, so back over to New Orleans, like I was trying to say before, and then I was rudely interrupted with the gesture of, wait a minute. You forgot about them illegal asses. I mean, why would you leave them off the list? I mean, can you please back your ass up? You the main one be talking about get back to the front door, get back to the front door. Now you at the goddamn front door and you trying to skip ahead. You can't skip ahead just like that. You got some lessons you got to learn. Get your ass back so you can get their ass up out of there so we can goddamn eat good. I keep telling y'all, man, y'all gonna, if y'all ain't hungry like me, y'all gonna stay in the goddamn blue. Ooh, I'm not sitting in the blue with y'all broke ass. I'm not doing it. Broke is a joke. Of course, we know that Trump is not going to be able to stay in the office long. I mean, like, how long, once you get finances back on track, how long are you going to be in office if you don't have any emotions? We understand that. That's what y'all have to understand. It's a time and a place for everything. You got to know your role. In the role right now, because guess what? Whether people want to get mad or not, or believe it or not, if y'all seen a better, if y'all seen a better man to run for office, why anybody never pushed him up there? And if you're a better man to run for office, you don't think these are better times? Because I'm going to do my best. Whether I run for office or I do my best to, do what I always did, what I always loved, which is become an advocate, just turn it into my socialist civil circle, just to do something like that, because that is something that's always been on my agenda. Why nobody ever pushed the person up that they thought would have made it? Like, y'all have so much clout for so many different things. It's crazy. It's crazy because I can't wait when the decision is made, like whether or not I can get in, to become governess of Florida. It's crazy because do you know what type of milestones that is? Like, there's never been a black, let alone governess, in Florida. And then honestly, not even of Florida nature, not even here from the roots of being here. And then they don't believe in certain things. Like, one believe in, if my wife, Cuban people, make it on the grounds, then you get to be here legal. But nobody else can be here legal. And I say no, nobody should have been here legally, whether they made it on the goddamn grounds or not. Because if I make it on their goddamn grounds, they looking for the date and the time for me to haul ass, please. Because they damn sure going to find me, because I damn sure can't hide nowhere I go. That's why I'm not in the mood of running. I'm not Oprah. I don't got an Oprah track. Not because of me. Me and Oprah going to do a jogging way together only because of her ass, because she's always trolling it. She track her ass off anytime I'm around here talking about her. I didn't ask Oprah to come. She fly past me and I rubber band that ass back. But I'm just saying. I'm honestly just having open dialogue because it's big milestones. And then to know that you got somebody, I'm just looking and I'm saying to myself, no. It's so much, it's honestly so much destruction until, even if I leave out of the state of Florida, I'm looking at New Orleans. Like, look at the dismay that they're in. And not even just to say that, how long has New Orleans been like that, where they know for a fact those prisons need to be released? You need to stop holding people that you know shouldn't even be in there like that. Like, what is it that make you crowd hold blacks in those jails in that one prison with Angola? You're telling me nobody from NAACP, nobody like really, like, look at all these millionaires. Look at all these billionaires. None of them thought, whew, it scares me. None of them thought deep enough to put their money on the line to remove a prison, the largest prison in the world, that housed the most black people in the world, and is sitting on top of a plantation. See, what gets me is it sits on top of a plantation, number one. What further gets me is not only is it on top of a plantation, from what I've heard by many, T-Win is one of them. I can't wait to break T-Win on, because he was over in Angola prison as well. And you ride on white horses on the side of these men that's working 14 and 15 and 16 hours a day to work on farms. And y'all call it private. Y'all bought private land. Who did y'all buy that land from? Like, who initially owned that land? From back when, of course. See, because I got a feeling we got another kind of lawsuit coming on. I think they're going to be getting things together because you know what they're going to say? She just coming up with stuff like this just because she's trying to run for office. I haven't even decided if I'm running for office, so how you going to say something like that in the day of September the 1st, 2025? And I'm literally having a conversation with my queen kings and things, talking about y'all ass and other people ass and how stank asses y'all been towards people. I got to look more into this governor of New Orleans. I have to look more into him because from what I'm seeing so far below him, honestly, he wouldn't really know how to answer questions for me because he'll be so busy trying to explain to me why he a governor and I'll be explaining to him why he don't know any of his mayors. Or did it ever occur to you that these jails are overly populated? Let me get a little case management on here to show them that no, we need to start looking into why so many people getting backlogged. None of that ever failed you. None of that ever came to you. None of that ever triggered you. None of that ever gave you the trigonometry. None of that ever gave you your calculus, your algebra. None of that ever gave you none of that. I mean, I wonder why it would give it to me. Maybe because I'm more connected to the people. And things like that are what we need in order for freedom. Like if you start understanding why is people really sitting in jail. See, people think, oh, it's because you black. So, okay, y'all, because it's black. So why do we have so many illegal immigrants running now? What, y'all got a target on y'all head? Oh, I know y'all don't got targets on y'all head because I remember when they were on our head. Now we can sit back and watch y'all ass and we can say we don't believe y'all. But even though we looking at y'all, we don't believe it. Because y'all didn't believe us even though you were watching it. You didn't watch it just from the day. You watched how people was treating us even from the past. Y'all seen it. So I bet you there ain't that many people out there now that can say, oh, I don't believe them black folk. You don't? Well, go on TikTok and talk. And see if you can get some kind of misunderstanding from over there. Misunderstanding. Kool-Aid. That one got a peach in it. I'm just saying. I don't understand why the governor over in New Orleans have not given us an announcement yet. I know y'all not going to tell me that the governor over in New Orleans seen 10 people, may it be escape, may it be walk out of prison, out of jail, may it be let out. It made it to national news. We still got one person on the run. You're telling me the governor of the state don't have no news, nothing going on, where he honestly should be somewhere doing a weekly report. As a governor, he should be doing a weekly report, telling a little bit of this, that, and the other as to what's going on in his goddamn state. They don't have nothing like that going on. Now, how I know to put something like that together? So they led anally. So you mean to tell me all of these years these men been leading and they haven't even had compassion? So now it makes me wonder, well, what passion did you have? Because for me, both of those do have to run neck and neck. You got to have enough passion to even put your compassion to the side. Whether people understand that or not. And I just feel like if I was the governor over there in New Orleans, I would feel like, damn, man, these stories be sneaking past me. And even the mayors don't even report this to me. Or do they? I'm telling you, man, if I get in a position like that, I promise you, man, I'm gonna do an order in the court so goddamn quick. They're gonna say, ma'am, you can't do that. I'm gonna say, watch me. I need all mayors on this level, that level, and I need governors. We need lunch. Lunch on me. Y'all eat while I talk and write notes down. I have recordings for y'all. I'm not kidding. I really don't care. I feel like sometimes that's what you have to do. Y'all ain't say that when Joe Brown did it on Lean On Me. Didn't Joe Brown do it? Joe Brown came through that thing and say, lock them all up. I love Martin Luther King and I love Malcolm X. Martin Luther King, he stood for the harmony of it. And when you got to get the harmony of it, sometimes you got to bring Pawpaw in. But sometimes you don't need that type of harmony no more, Pawpaw, because you did it because you got a belt on your goddamn waist. See, sometimes you can't always whoop them children back into fruition just because you got a belt, especially when they done outwore belts. They don't, belts ain't they problem no more. They'll be done snatch that belt from your old wrinkly ass and be done drop kick your ass on the damn floor, because half of them out here on this Molly. They out here on all this other bad drugs and all this stuff that they saying that, I don't know. They were saying, I know a lot of these black people that's on the Molly, and they say a lot of those white people own a lot of stuff. I don't know. And particularly, I did hear that over in Arkansas that a lot of white people is on these Marleys or fentanyl. And I'm like, what now? Like, what is that? I mean, is that a Percocet? I mean, because when I had surgery on my goddamn shoulder, I took a Percocet too. So you telling me what now again? Like, so it done got beyond those pains. Like, it's other ways. I said, okay. I don't know what all y'all own. I'm telling you, it comes from both sides. But I know what the black folk own. And we know what the other one's on too. And we need to keep it real. It ain't just one set. Matter of fact, one set might be worse off than others. I only say that because I can tell you this, in our black community, when it comes to a black man or a black woman being on drugs, we know how to handle them, and they know how to deal with us even with their addiction. Because when we say, hell no, now back up. See, they know not to play with us. So even you can be on drugs in our black and brown community. And I say my black ass community, all this extra stuff people be putting on. See, now y'all gonna make me mad because you got to say FBA in the black and brown community. No. In my black America, my black community, and I'm keeping it at that. Because it'd be too much rigmarole. You got to add extra letters in, and then that space in the words. Man, I know I'm not doing it no more. My people in my black community, we do know how to deal with our drug abusers. And our drug abusers in our black community, they know how the hell to act when we say haul ass and leave me alone. Didn't I say no? See, we got our own. See, I'm telling y'all, we got our own structure, Africans. Because if y'all went and took y'all African-made asses and y'all come to our black men that's on dope or our black women, y'all will be bamboozled. Y'all stink asses will be bamboozled. I'm telling you the truth. At the end of the toot-toot, better give me that toot-toot. 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 Better tell them thank you. 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 88. Tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. I'm telling you. If we had black drug abusers in our community, come on, black people. Black people, tell the truth. Don't we know our black drug abusers? Don't they know what to do? Don't they know how to F far to go with us? They not gonna play with us the same way they gonna play with y'all ass. When we say back up, man, I'm gonna beat your ass, they backs up because they don't want to get their ass beat. You know what I mean? We got other mechanisms. So I just wanted to ask you, so you telling me that you thought when it was time to get the house back in order and bring some love back through the roof and get a pot to eat out of and get situated at the table with some good meals, and you already got all the prayer and the blessing that you need right there, you telling me moms didn't get that goddamn house back in order? Y'all got me bent. Tell your great grandma them that. Who got them goddamn houses back in order, man? Tell it. Tell it. You better tell the truth. Tell the truth. Better tell the truth. Better tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Y'all know grandma came back to that thing. Zoom. Set your ass down, boy. I ain't gonna tell you no goddamn more. I get your ass, and then you know what? That's that grandma. But then that great grandma, man, our great grandmas was just as sweet as they wanted to be. They were so sweet until you ain't have to do nothing but go to great grandma house. Cause like the grandma, my grandma that raised me, she honestly was like a great grandma, because she was in her when I was like 7, 8 years old. My grandma was like in her 60s or so. Yeah, might have been late 50s, 60s. So my grandma raised me, and she technically was like a great grandma to me. Yep, that didn't even dawn on me. So that's probably why I also got like that older type soul, because my grandma technically was a great grandma. Dang, it just dawned on me. Because my grandma was real old. My grandma was so old, my grandma was still washing our clothes in the tin pan. I said, come on, grandma, nobody else ain't doing that around here. I say, that's okay, they ain't in the backyard. And then every Saturday, my grandma believed it. My grandma go and cook that damn church cake. I said, please. I mean, the church cake smelled good because it smelled like vanilla. But I'm like, man, I don't want this church cake. I didn't like it. I tasted it. I'm like, man, I didn't even want to lick the bowl. My brother's so damn greedy. He licked the whole bowl, licked the big ass spoon. I'm like, lick it. I don't want it. I didn't want it. But I used to like how my grandma used to be sitting on the porch. And then that next door neighbor, Annie Mae. Yeah, you know we talk about Annie Mae. Y'all know that family early birdie, y'all. So listen, my grandma be sitting on that porch and she'll walk past and say something snooty and slick. And she thought she was prettier than my grandma. And then so she'll say something slick. And my grandma, I hear my grandma mumbling under her, my grandma mumbling under her voice. She ain't said out her mouth, but I read her mind. I felt like my grandma was saying, you better haul ass if I tell you about Elijah. I'm telling you, because I know my grandma sat around there, and my grandma see everybody peeping out windows, because why they think them old folks be done got see now, they think them old folks can't see no more, them be the eyes wide woke. Them be the eyes opened up. Them the eyes you need to say, hey, did you see anybody creeping through my woods last night? Because they ain't going to show themselves during the daytime. Anywho. I'm just saying. And anybody out there in parking lot land, any of my parking lot pimps, parking lot pets, tell everybody, hey, hello, how y'all doing? Yes. Y'all already know who this is. I can't see who all in my chat, but I know we got somebody out there. And if I got anybody in that blue, I'm going to tell you hi to you too. You better tell them thank you. 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 You better tell them thank you. You better tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. Because when I look and I see 31 and I see 31 backwards, everybody always look at 31 as a bad number. I want y'all to prove to me 31 is a bad number, because every time I catch 31, it always be on good causes for me. So I'm gonna start. See, one thing that we got to do, we got to start changing some of our mindset, because we know in our black community, not just black community, white ass community too, the number 13 is a bad number. Why? Who said that? Because y'all made movies, because y'all the one changed the number goddamn 13. The number 13 didn't change itself. 13 sat on the goddamn board before y'all existed. So when 13 became bad, goddamn it, because y'all created it that way. And that's what we got to do. We have to start taking away some of y'all superstitions that y'all gave us. We need to create our own damn superstitions. And that ain't one of them. That's a number. And another thing, y'all, black cats bad for you. Yeah, who created black cats to be bad? How I goddamn a black cat bad, but y'all will go around there and kiss on bears. But the black cat bad. Cats don't even like y'all ass. Cats think y'all nasty and dirty, to be honest with you. Cats be like, ew. They be like, hello. They be done lick. As soon as you put your goddamn hand, you put your hand on their damn head, they be trying to scratch that too. They be like, no, get that off of me. These some dirty, nasty, stinking, funky ass humans. They die. I'm telling y'all what the cat people be saying. Y'all not gonna get mad at me, because I sit and watch the cats. You touch on those cats be like, because they know ain't nothing clean in you. Ain't nothing clean in your ass. Ain't nothing cleaner than them cats be knowing it. Hey, I'm only telling y'all what's on my mind. And what's on my mind just then was stop making the number 13 bad. Stop telling people, talk about, oh, black cat's bad. Talk about, oh, when you put that purse on the damn floor, you ain't gonna have no money no more. Goddamn, as long as my purse been up in the bed, I still ain't had none. I mean, so which one you want me to believe in? The one on the bed that's been on the bed all these goddamn years. They've been hung up on the door. I ain't get a damn thing. But if I start dropping my goddamn purse on the goddamn floor, maybe I'll start catching some of them goddamn coins so I can turn them into dollars. I mean, I want y'all to stop with all of this. I mean, I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all gonna say, I don't know what this lady be talking about. Neither do I. All I know is I'm gonna start putting my damn purse on the floor and leaving it there. I want to be able to take my goddamn, the same way they think they dumping all their change on our ass just because they got them billions up there. They think they jumping them change on our ass, but guess what? They must forgot when change build up too much in the piggy bank and you still standing on the top of that change, you don't think your ass gonna suck down in those pennies too? But if the pennies belong to me at some point or another, you gonna need my money. I'm telling y'all something telling me that we got to sue Oprah. We gonna sue Oprah's ass. We got a whole lot of lawsuits coming on, watch. They gonna say, man, I remember that day I was listening to this crazy lady. She was so crazy. And she act like she didn't know what she was talking about. And they say in her cup, she had Kool-Aid. And they say that wasn't no Kool-Aid. And she said it wasn't no Kool-Aid. Okay. But she ain't made up what she was talking about either. I don't want to think about New Orleans. I don't want to think about what gave them the right, man. Honestly, when I go back to that, when I go back to what made New Orleans feel like they was going to be off my watch list so soon. Just to think, man, honestly, y'all might think I'm joking. I listened to the story right when I started this live. I listened to an 18-second video showing that this young man was captured. In that 18, not even captured. How you gonna capture somebody that you let out? Like, how would he have known that he wasn't supposed to do nothing but what he did? He showed y'all his band and everything. Whatever y'all went through is what y'all stink ass went through. Next time, start making them spell their name. Because I want to know how y'all got past that with his armrest. How was that such an era? And then they say they don't want to talk about that era. I want to know, why would they not want to talk about that era? Think about it. They let the wrong, over in New Orleans at the same Orleans Parish jail, they let a young man out the goddamn jail and then claim it was a era. If I'm not mistaken, they might have said a human era. Like, how did you get such a human era out of that? Like, what did you do to get a non... What the hell type of human era did you come up with when you came with date of birth? And guess what? I'm going to say another thing was, it might have been meant for this to happen with this young man. Because that'll even date back to the sheriff. So even back in July, you couldn't even get inmates in and out the jail right. So how many more inmates you holding in there that shouldn't be there? And lady, how many more inmates have you let out that shouldn't be gone? Like, how was there such a hole in your infrastructure? Your mayor didn't know about any of this. So who the F did you report it to, lady? Did you report any of this to the chief of police? Did you report any of this to your mayor? Who is your commanding officer? Who did you report any of this to? And who did they report anything to? And I promise you, I will get down to their ass, man. And if I was the mayor and I had any of this information, man, I would be backlogging my stuff, especially if you had a governess like me coming through there, because I promise you, I will have to get all your paperwork, and I promise you get X amount of time to give it to me. Especially if I got the law backing me. And sometimes if you ain't got the law backing you, especially if I got the people backing me. And I'm not, y'all think I'm joking? I'm just that tedious like that. I was talking to somebody the other day and they made a comment to me, oh, you changing my words. Change your words. I just repeated the exact same words you said to me. I just asked the question to confirm it. She asked me, she said something to me. And I said, so are you saying, and I repeated the exact goddamn thing back to her. All I add was 2 questions. Are you? 3, are you saying? That's it. Comma. And I repeated the whole damn slogan back. She repeated. Then she say, see there, you changing my words. I say, changing your words. I just repeated this. No, what happened was you knew you had done lied in the goddamn story and you knew it was about time for me to claw dog your ass. That's what happened. That's why I asked the Lord to turn it off. Would you please? I don't want to hear people when they lying through my damn whole canals. Because it hit me a little bit deeper when you be lying like that. I be feeling it all around my pelvic bone and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't want to talk to this person. I just don't want to be bothered. Like I ask simple questions. And when I say you got X amount of time to give it, because listen, goddamn it, this is business. Like we got enough of that. And that's where I walk in the room and then people want to get me all mistaken, man. Yeah, don't mistake me. Oh, I like your hat. Good. Like my goddamn hat. Because when I get done, you might not like nothing about me other than the hat. You're going to hate the hat by then. You're going to say, man, you had something sticking up there anyway. I don't know why I liked your damn hat. I'm going to say, I didn't even ask you to like my hat. I didn't ever pay attention to the hat until you brought it to my attention again. But I just am so confused as to why nothing is going on over in New Orleans. And then furthermore, as I tried to say earlier, I really don't understand why not NAACP, not Al Sharpton, not Black Lives begging ass matters. I mean, both of them been begging me for money. Black Lives Matter begging me on the text message. I got the proof right here. NAACP begging me on the text messages. All of them begging me to send them money and donation, but I haven't seen them risen. Matter of fact, I haven't think I seen NAACP ever since AD after death and look like BC before Christ been going on. I don't know when the last time we seen NAACP stand up, Rodney King? I mean, I could be wrong here or again, I'm not sure. Somebody help me out. I'm not understanding for real. Is the last time I seen NAACP was with Rodney King or was this something with O.J. Simpson? And it took all of us to step in. I mean, how long ago was it? Because I could tell you even where I was at when they was giving O.J. Simpson his verdict. I had a job right here in Delray off of Federal Highway in Dixie, and I was working right there in the building. And I went to this restaurant. It got me for the first time only time I ever had dolphin sticks, like the fish sticks, and they were good. And I'm only saying, that's all I'm trying to say. I'm only asking specifically, is that the last time NAACP was on the scene? Because I don't too often see NAACP. Even when I went over the last time I went out as an activist in Elizabethville, North Carolina, I was on the phone with NAACP. Even made them be aware that I had just got off work and I was going to drive over there. When I tell you NAACP damn near didn't even tell me have a safe trip. They didn't even ask. I said, are you guys aware of so-and-so? They knew everything and didn't even entertain it. They went back to them goddamn membership and fees, and they was doing the make like and cutting the rug like they was doing the damn hully gully and speed chasing and half dating and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm kind of confused because I thought this was something that y'all would have done jumped on, and they was confusing me so bad because the things that I feel deserve a big fight, they don't even put their goddamn tongues out. And Black Lives Matter, I want y'all to take y'all stink asses out of my face because I truly don't even know what Black Lives Matter was up to other than purchasing. And I'm not saying because I heard at one point the lady was being accused of taking the money and stuff like that. I have no clue. But I do remember reading the story. And she was saying that she got her money from other places. And I mean, no publicity or anything came from Black Lives Matters, because I would wonder if any of your publicity books or houses or anything, if it did come from Black Lives Matter, I will understand that. Just say yes. And because I started Black Lives Matter, because for me, once I start my real actual socialist civil circle and I'm here, I'm not going to say that, no, I'm not going to be making money on the side, because, of course, if I'm starting a socialist civil circle, of course, there are going to be other things that's aside from that. My problem with it is your other things aside from that brought you where you're at because you did this. How much of that money do you put back in? Or do you take all of it and keep, so you don't feel like if you open up a socialist civil circle, you don't feel like the money I make, the publicity I make, which is my for-profit, you don't feel like I should give 10% back to this nonprofit organization because that's a part of giving back from my money? See, and I feel like that's where people started missing the punchline, because they even got the publicity from what this brought to them, and they forgot about what brought it to them. You still have to look back like that, because that's a part of picking that area up too. Yes, both of them yours, but one of them is for profit and one of them isn't. But the one that's for profit, you don't think you should give back. It's almost like you buying in to your old soul again, because that's something you believed in. And that's what I didn't understand. NAACP, if you all believed in it that much, why didn't you, what made you stop? If you stopped because you got tired, or if you stopped because you started getting overwhelmed, then I honestly would appreciate if they said something like that. Don't just say, oh, we stopped because, just give me a good reason why, because I've been down here with the people for these last years. I've been down here with the people. I know I can name every business that I've ever had, every single one of them, and tell you the date. And NAACP never assisted me. Even when I went to the black city manager in Delray about something, come to find out she the one had an issue with me. You know, like, I never even met you before, whore, but it went down like that. And I don't care whoever you are. If I want to call somebody that, I will. Y'all don't say nothing when Trump said exactly what's on his damn mind, and what's wrong with saying that. I ain't called her goddamn name. I probably called her name in a whole nother video, but catch it. That was like a whorish-ass move for somebody to do to you. I think it was very dirty. I think it was very dirty and condescending. Man, I don't give a damn. It was very dirty. It was very condescending. And I do got little streaks of red. Kool-Aid. If there's anybody over there in New Orleans, y'all need to start stepping up and standing out. I'm not being funny, because I do take a big interest in that state. I take an interest in that state because I honestly don't like what happened. I don't like what happened with Anton Massey. I'm going to be honest, I didn't look into the other 9 men. And then the one young man, Derrick Groves, that's still on the run, they don't even mention his name. And he's on the run for murder. So you're going to tell me you can't intertwine those two connections, that Anton Massey could have been divinely sent out? He was let out. Not could have, he was. He exposed so much corruption that's going on over there in New Orleans. And you're telling me nobody took a liking to it, a loving of it. So he's just, in everybody's eyes, he's just a career criminal. But then now here we go again. We got another young man right there in New Orleans just a couple of days ago. He all the way over in Texas. They went all the way over to Texas and expedited him back. Now, I wonder what his case was. I'm telling you, I haven't even looked at the story other than the 18 seconds. Because I didn't have to, at the time that I seen the story, it wasn't about whether he was guilty or innocent. It's the fact that now you're showing me another time where the first person, Anton Massey, said that you guys weren't doing what you're supposed to do. So you got one strike. Then you get held into contempt of court, where the judge ordered you, which don't have anything to do with Anton Massey. The judge ordered the sheriff of the Orleans Parish Jail to bring the inmates to court on Saturday. She just was a no-ass show, just no conversation, no show, just I ain't had to do it ass type of answer. She got held into contempt of court, where she showed the judge no respect. So imagine what the inmates get, because she had enough time where she could have let the judge know what was going on and why she can't do it. But her lack thereof is where I will hold her ass in contempt of court, and she would give me at least 3 days. Because she defied that order with no, basically to me, I'm looking at and I'm hearing no repercussion. And her answer Whether or not she was able to get them there or not, that wouldn't be my problem. The fact that she never answered me. And she know as a judge, I have a whole docket. And you know a part of my docket is your jail and your inmates. And you just going to disregard me, not say anything to me prior to. That is where she would have a problem with me. Not that you can't do it. Because then as a judge, you should have opened up your eyes and said, what do you mean you can't do it? And if your judge duty is to report that, your duty is to report it. Because y'all know what the proper protocols you all are supposed to follow as well. So y'all got some disruption. Y'all got destruction in the system. And as long as y'all keep that hefty ass governor there, y'all gonna be destructive. I'm not understanding how y'all have such a high tourist volume, but the jail living like they in hell. And some people might say, oh, but them people in jail. No, but what about those people in jail that's not supposed to be there? What about those people that was treated unfairly like I was and do? What about that? And that's the problem with it is people don't know how to separate situations. They don't know how to address what's on the table one situation at a time. Address each one separately. Don't address a title. Don't address a name on the table. Don't address a party style. Don't address the gender. Address the situation. And when you address the situation, then everything else will fall in place. Example. I will address a situation when somebody come and tell me a transgender is in the boxing ring boxing with a young lady. Right there, there is no nothing. The answer is no. Get your ass out. Period. Y'all box with each other. See, those things like that, those not for me, those aren't given and taken. Why? Because I'm a woman. Y'all want y'all next little boy? What, you gonna let the transgender reproduce it? No, you want to be a transgender, you got to go along with the rules that you created because you the one wanted change, and we want you to have whatever change you want, but you're not going to put it on us. What is this conversation about? It's the same thing. When you have governors and y'all can control things from the top, y'all supposed to start getting the people in line that's up under you. You don't have to worry about the people if you got the people that report to you in line, and then you make them line up their people. That's what the problem is right now. There is, honestly, it should be construction. The way these governors, like the one in this mayor in Chicago, you got the galls to tell me that you don't want me as the president in your area, and you know you got a high crime volume. And you think you're going to be able to get away with that? And I got to protect this whole goddamn country? I wonder, can they take their ass over to South Africa and do that? I wonder if they could take their stinking rabbit ass over in China and do that. And they know all that tricky stuff. I wonder if they could take their ass over in Russia and show me over in Russia. 111. Y'all better tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. You got 10 seconds. You better tell them thank you. You better tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. 15 seconds. I'm sorry. Y'all better tell them thank you. It's 111. Cross the clock. You better tell them thank you. You better tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. You better tell them thank you. You better tell them thank you. You better tell them thank you. Stop. I'm telling you, it was 111 on the timer. I see somebody. Hey, Golden. How you doing, Golden? Y'all better tell Golden, hey, what's up, Golden? And I see somebody, Robin, say your painting is crooked. Hey, Robin, I'm crooked. Everybody gonna tell me about it. Hey, my hat crooked and flappy. Everybody tell me about that damn crooked ass painting. They think the painting is crooked. I'm crooked. Hey, LT. I see LT. How you doing, LT? See, I got to be on, I have to be able to pull it up on this phone, and sometimes it won't let me pull it up. If it's anybody else out there, hey, I can't see you out there, but I'm sure you out there. LT say good. LT say forget me. No, I wouldn't forget you. I didn't see you. I didn't see you. That's why I say when I change my setup, then I'll be able to see when you get to message me, and I get to make sure. Or I'm going to start making sure that I put it on this phone right here too. Let me see. LT, Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. Joseph said, you're beautiful. Thank you so much, Joseph. I definitely appreciate that from you. Oh, my goodness. We got a whole lot of people that got their messages deleted. Why y'all got y'all messages deleted? Y'all don't know these men here. These people are body slam y'all asses so quick. I'm like, damn, I ain't even tell them to do that. I ain't tell them to do that. All I'm doing is minding my business. They know what you can do and what you can't do. 52, that's that 25 backwards. You better tell them thank you. 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 I got a gifted hander in the building. I got a rich young in the building. Ooh, I got a Jesus in the building. Good Lord, but Jesus. I got a whole lot of them in the building, and I want to tell y'all, D Strogler in the building. Man, I got a lot of them in the building, and I got a whole lot of deletes and blocks in the building, too. I say, y'all getting y'all ass deleted and blocked and body slammed and all kind of stuff. LT say, they say, hey, LT say y'all say bad stuff. I don't know what y'all be done said, but y'all notice I'm on this end of town, and I can't control them too much. I got to let them do what they do. And I definitely apologize to you. And on that note, thank you, LT. Thank you, Golden. Thank you, everybody out there in my parking lot land. I say, make sure y'all tune in, because I might be back in the next 10 minutes. You know why? This one right here from the governors, I think that we need to get him aborted. He need to be somewhere over with the people over in California, and then we need to have folks over in Chicago. They need to take their ass over in a whole nother state. We need this Crockett lady Binks that she don't know that she had some plan. She digging so far down in the damn dirt, they're not gonna accept her back in Texas, and it might be too late for that. I don't know what I'm up to. All I know is I'm thinking about something in Florida, then I'm thinking about not, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. All I can tell y'all is this. Y'all better make sure y'all stay tuned. Unless you got a question for me right now. I will open up the door for some question and answering from y'all. If you want to ask me something. I definitely will. I don't think I did that in a while. Like, I haven't did my men only in a while. I got to buckle down, and I got to get myself back right. Golden said they must be respectful at all times. Golden, you better know it, because Golden is the open door. Golden said at all times, and they better know it. And they better be glad I ain't getting in the hassle of saying queen. And I mean it. Like, at the end of the day, no, you don't get to just try me like that. And people don't understand that. You know, and it's like you, when you got your own opinion about things, why you can't have your own opinion? Why you got to be all name calling and stuff? Like, I tell y'all, I don't like suit pinstripe wearing ass Kamala. It ain't even that I don't like her. I'm like, she didn't show me anything differently. And now the more I look at it, I see why her and the ladies over in New Orleans, the mayor, the sheriff, I see why all of them would have got along good. I feel like Crockett, why don't all of them get together? See, me, I'm the type of person, I get all my friends together. I like to have friends in places where you don't get to just walk over to my house. You get to catch a plane and let me know you in town. I like them type of goddamn friends. They'll tell you. I used to jump on the plane in a minute. Oh, I'm going to visit so-and-so. I don't got to be stuck secluded in one place. And that's as me being any kind of anybody. I don't want to be stuck, because I'm a free person like that. And even as a governor, you become a governor, you become the president of the United States. Yes, you got to align yourself differently, but in order for you to be in any of those powers, you still need to get to know people on certain levels too. You might not be able to know everybody in a community, but you damn sure should know at least the managers around, at least the mayors around that area, at least the county, whatever around that area. You should know certain stepping stones and what levels. And it just kind of disgusts me to even see that this man over in New Orleans, this governor, I mean, what are you doing over there? I believe it's a man. And that just goes to show you, it ain't even about the story for me. It's about you're getting to be in my news too often. See, I really don't care who is who. You're in the news too often. And the fact that you've been in the news quite a few times in the last couple of months, I don't understand why I haven't seen you stand in front of me and give me a precise answer as to what the F going on 52, what the F going on in your state. You have not rectified anything to us. And that's what be happening in these states. They really don't report the news the way they're supposed to. And I feel like the news, certain mandatory news, it should be mandatory for states to release. It's just, it got to be better ways to get stuff like this under control. And when I say stuff like this, okay, so we got human trafficking. We got so many different issues here. But it's not a category that we have to release. It's the story, period. And it should be, it should be mandatory stories from a state. It should be mandatory stories that are ran. And people don't like shakeups like that, but that's their damn business. They don't like shakeups because they know they're already doing crooked stuff. Period. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, because that one. No, I'm not divorced yet. John Fire said, am I divorced yet? And I said, no, I'm not divorced yet, John. No, I'm not divorced yet. I'm not married yet either. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, so I left off. I had to look up something. So when I left off, I seen John Fire Sound said, ma'am, are you divorced yet? I told him, no, I wasn't divorced. Then Zing says, so I just heard what's going on with the governor of New Orleans and the sheriff. They finally catching the thieves. Listen, I understand what you stand in, but clearly they aren't catching the thieves because the sheriff was held in contempt of court. The judge literally just backed up and said he's postponing it. But I don't know anybody else that get held in contempt of court. They get to go back and forth to court. You're held in contempt of court in those moments from what I've witnessed. I want to know why are the dice rolled differently when it comes to different people. She should have had her days up out of jail and in handcuffs just like everybody else had to do. Zen said, Bondi, I feel, isn't doing her job because she ain't acting like she kind of acting like she's scared. You know, sometimes they go to acting scared. Some people, honestly, they don't know how to fight like that. And especially, you know, I don't know. To me, they just don't fight the same way. They honestly don't fight the same way. And I need to be, I'm going to move into a position to where I'm not going to tolerate it. Like I really was about to do another story. I was about to talk about something with Biden and his son. And when this came across my desk, I'm like, wait a minute, man. Like, that's not right. Like, y'all get to not continue to make mistakes like that. And then people's lives are held in the midst of your goddamn mistake while you get to go home. Like, no matter what happened, what the hell is so wrong with y'all system when y'all keep either letting people get out or somebody letting people out? Like, what's wrong with your broken system where nobody, absolutely nobody knew about this? This is graveyard crazy. Zen say, I feel either her life was threatened or she knows someone on that list is why it hasn't come out yet. And you know what? You know what? Exactly. Zen said goes deep. And I was just about to say that. It goes so far, Zen, until I believe names that are on that list, if there even is a list, names that are on this so-called list probably will cut the fans deep. It might be the fans. It might be people, because I'm not a fan of their ass. So if you see certain, like I heard certain names on there. And it's names that I'm sure we all heard. Jay-Z and all of them. We heard all of them was on there. It's going to be the people who are fans. It's going to be the people who got deals with them, label signed. Because me, I'm not connected to them. I'm looking for all of their ass to be brought down if they did something wrong. Maybe if they sit their ass in jail 5-5, you better tell them thank you. 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 Tell them thank you. It's 5-5. I see 5-5. Listen, I'm ready for them to sit their stinking crippled asses down where they don't have all this showboatism. We can get them to drop some of that ego. We can back some of that goddamn pride up and show people that no, y'all can take y'all money and you can hold people down on the end of deals that y'all used to, like what y'all did with Malcolm Jamal Warner, like what y'all did with Raven Simone, what y'all did with Temperance and all of them back in those days. No, what you could do is you could hold all that down. But on our end, we'll find ways where our money will grow and multiply. Because they feel like the only money we can use is their money. But everything y'all got going, everything they got going on is tainted. That's why I got to keep going back to this governor. Like there's nothing in this governor's system to make him stop and think. How do we get so many incidents? And what else do we need to unravel? And what else do we need to uncover over there? Zen said, I watched something on YouTube about how Epstein and Diddy ran together with someone that was really big. I mean, big with power and money. They did this for him. That's who they need to go after. Listen, I agree with you, Zen. I feel like if you don't target, Golden said evil runs deep in this nation. Yes, it does. It runs very deep. And the first thing that we needed to do, Golden, we needed to recognize that it run that deep. But what we also need to do is understand how we run deeper than that. So where they evil run at, they going to run out because they don't even know how to protect their peace or pain. They don't know how to protect anything other than spending money and pointing fingers and telling somebody else what to do. But what happened when them people get tired of your stink ass? And Zen, what I was going to say to you is, even no matter who it is that's on the list, I feel like if we don't target just one person, you just bring their ass down as they come along, that's when you will get more success. But waiting to bring one person down at a time, that's when the problem take place. Oh, we'll just work on getting this one down. No, because if you notice right now with the times we're in, everybody is basically coming down at the same time. Look at what's going on. We got Africa over there finally trying to get themselves together. I mean, only 3 participants, but they working it out somehow or another. It ain't our business. We got illegal immigrants over here. Damn sure won't leave, especially the goddamn Africans. They hiding behind us like shadow banning. And then we got the Latinos over there throwing blows and fists, you know, trying to fight our goddamn ICE like they over in New Mexico and all of that. Like, y'all can't get away with that, man. We gonna put some trained stuff on y'all ass in a minute. I'm only telling them they got to do better. They got to do better than what they doing. They can't come at us like that. And I am blessed to say that us black folk, we realizing it ain't our fault. We didn't do that. It ain't our fault. We ain't do that. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? Nope, it ain't my fault. We didn't do that. We on a whole nother next of the goddamn wood. We ain't do that. We did not. We have absolutely nothing to do with it. We could tell ourselves for the first time in history, black people had nothing to do with the fight and the war that's going on in our country that we built. We finally can sit back and let all the muskrats fight. I mean, of course, they're not going to get a war with those Africans. And right there, police officers, right there, you know that ain't us. Because the first thing, what you pulling me for, man? Y'all know us. See them goddamn Africans, they ain't gonna ask you no, I'm sorry. They gonna try to change their accent up on you. They gonna try to change their pants legs. Because I told you all on wear skinny leg jeans. They be so damn tight and hot water. They look like knickerbockers. Like tight man knickerbockers with a pair of church socks and some penny loafer shoes. Man, they go to town. I'm like, damn, I know he ain't from here. I was like, no, they ain't from here. I don't care what y'all foundation. I don't do foundation. I'm a black American. And I know when I see my black American people, I know who from here and who not. I know what community you came from. I know how you got entered here. I know how you look. That's when you know the roots and the grounds of your place. I know the roots and the grounds of mine. Yeah, I speak Ebonic. So when I speak to you as an African and you don't understand my Ebonic language, I say you're not from here. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say you must not be from here. And I want to go back real quick for y'all to understand that one thing about Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta is made up of other states. Primarily, a lot of people are there from Florida. And now it seems like some migrating from California and New York and stuff like that. But they started coming from Florida. Go back and look over there. And so if you think there's not a lot of news in Florida, you better think again. Florida is amongst the state. It's about 10 cities here, and that's not even half of them. That's just horrible. And they want this to be the sunshine state. They want this to be the state, you know, where you could come and enjoy the beaches. How are we going to enjoy the beaches and y'all make people pay to get there? Like, it's a lot of stuff that y'all 52. It's a lot of stuff y'all need to understand about Florida. The housing market in Florida is a disaster. It's a catastrophe. And I commented on a young man's short today, a video, and I told him no. He said he lived in Miami for 4 months and ain't nothing, no difference. No, you lived in Miami for 4 months. That you didn't live in Miami. You just tell us that you came and you stayed in a hotel of Miami for 4 months, because you ain't going to Miami. It's a lot of holes in Miami that you just don't know. I always talk about Poke and Bean City because even Opalaka made it on the list. And goddamn it, it's a Opalaka. I mean, damn. So, no. Don't entice people to run to Florida right now. The houses are so damn much until we have become the baby New York. Honestly, the houses here are probably more expensive than New York right now. Getting a 2.5 bedroom apartment, you're going to pay at least $2,000. Don't run people asses here. Keep y'all asses to y'all own damn house. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I got enough goddamn work to put up with around here. Don't bring your asses to Florida. They're skyrocketing our prices. That's what happened when they brought their stink asses from New York with COVID. They brought their asses over from California. They flooded our goddamn streets. So many illegal immigrants here till I can't even breathe. I don't even understand the beach water from the salt water from the goddamn fresh water. It's so much catastrophe going on. I'm just waiting for Trump. I'm not joking. I'm ready for Trump to get his ass here. Matter of fact, I need to see how to protest Trump. What you waiting on? I mean, you ran your ass anywhere else that was Hispanic. What y'all waiting on? Why y'all made this the last space? I'm telling you, man, because they going to real say, man, they look like they bulldogging people down there in Florida. No, they ain't. They just know they steps away from Cuba and won't leave. I'm just saying, y'all steps away from Cuba and y'all got the self-surrender. Get your ass back over there to Cuba. I mean, if you want us to give you a reward for snitching on yourself, then self-surrender, snitch ass. I mean, I'm just saying, they ain't gonna like me for that, but I don't have nothing to do with that. You want me to tell you how I feel or you don't? Zen said, my parents live in Florida and they say it's horrible. Thank you, Zen. And Zen, I would have asked you what part, but we need to definitely do some conversating. I know y'all think I be joking. Anton Beetle say, ha ha, not today. Okay, not today. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay, beat it. Zen also say they have a lot of Haitians where they are. Yes, Haitians and Latinos. It's so bad until it's bad. So the Nigerians don't really, the Africans and the illegals, they don't really hang. And the Africans, Nigerians, we don't really see a lot of them in Florida. That's why I say protest for what? We don't embrace y'all stuff because y'all don't have nothing around here. If you do, y'all keeping it highly secretive. But the thing of it is, we have a lot of Haitians. And we have a lot of Latinos, Cubans, Mexicans. And it's a lot, man. I'm talking about you go down to Miami, you can't even speak English in Miami. And they like took over streets. The Haitians, man, like it's bad, bad, bad. Lizzie said, Is Governor DeSantis not doing anything? He was the people's charm. That's why everybody moved down there, because y'all don't choose nothing down. Know what happened, Lizzie? Next term, I plan on running against him. No, Lizzie, don't change his last goddamn name, because I call him Dick Santis, D-I-C. I call him Dick Santis. No, he don't do anything, and I'm apologizing to myself and the people because I was asleep. Listen, if Trump didn't come and put that on the board, I'm being honest, I'm holding myself accountable. If Trump didn't come and let me recognize about illegal immigrants, because I was suffering from them already. If he didn't come and show me that, I would have still been down the same road. Dick Santis he don't know anything about Florida. Dick Santis is an immigrant. He came here with his mom and dad are immigrant, and he was born out of immigrant parents. So his ties to communities don't exist. He don't have those type of ties. Like I got ties. You tell me about Miami, I could tell you somebody or people there a way to go at. You tell me about Orlando. You tell me about Delray. I'm talking about where we have people that really need the help in the communities. Not the communities where you know they already got money and taken care of. Just different things like that. We don't have that type of communication. Why? Because we don't have anybody with the true roots to where they're from. That's why I say with this lady, Jasmine Crockett, get your ass from over in Texas. Go where your roots are at. You'll make a better footprint there. Like, it's like for me, for an example. Even if, hey there 3R, 1C, even if I go over to Chicago right now and they say, hey, Queen, would you do us a favor? Would you step in until we can get another governor or governess here? Well, another governor, because it won't be another governess other than me. So if you said, can you step in? I could take on that role because management and stuff like that, that's always been my industry. But when it comes to the true roots, I'll still be stepping back. I would be as neutral as I can be because I wouldn't have a choice because I don't have any connection. But when you're trying to really get your state right, really get your country right, really, if you can't control the whole country, control what you can, that's where you need to be most powerful at. So I can get them back right. But say if someone like Jasmine Crockett stepped in back in her own state, even if she said no Democrats, I still want to be a Democrat. However, I need to go with what's going on with these Republicans because we do have a lot of crime out of control. Learn how to work together. Stop trying to fight every goddamn thing just because you're looking for a title. She can be very successful over there. If she stopped talking and get her ass out the mud, she's sinking. And nobody is trying to be smart to tell her, get out, take a L, take your goddamn tail, put it between your leg and haul ass. Don't stay there. Go back to where you're from. See, I could go there and stand up there. Make sure the rules are enforced. Make sure that if you're doing something, yes, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Maybe they need a sell it down moment like that, where they need someone on the outside to be able to step in. You need to be able to put these governors and stuff on punishment, make them work their way back in there. They need to be getting the same goddamn treatment, not wait until they whole goddamn 4 more years before you got to vote again and you done effed up the whole goddamn town by then. No, we got to enforce different rules too. Because when your kids in your house and they disrespecting the rules, what happened? You got to have conversations with them. You got to time their ass out. It's called communication. It's called getting things back together. There is no order. That's what the problem is. There's absolutely no order. Whoever this governor is, and I be trying not to look their ass up because I judge them just like that. And once I put you on my list, it ain't easy to take you off. But I can tell you, I feel like this governor over in New Orleans, I feel like he's not showing me that he's someone reputable. He's not showing me that he would be someone that I would want to follow. I don't give a damn if it's a he or a she. He's not showing me someone that's powerful. He's not showing me someone that's honestly trying to address the situations. He's not assessing anything. And if you ask me, it's one-sided. But if Trump had to go in there, he'll be fighting about Trump coming in there. But he's not fighting about the jails that are overcrowded, overpopulated. He's not fighting about there are people are in there that's probably not even supposed to be in there. He's not fighting about we're letting people out because we're making clerical mistakes. How? How? You mean to tell me that we got mayors spending up money? How many more? You mean to tell me we got a sheriff that's not taking inmates to court, and then you just outright defies a judge order without any kind of notification or anything? How? And most of all, you mean to tell me as a governor that got heart and soul for where you're from, you're telling me it was okay when you seen Angola sign a goddamn contract and get the land that used to be a plantation with slaves, you telling me you thought that was okay as a governor to put a prison on top of a slave plantation? And then as a black American, am I honestly asking myself that Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Benjamin Crump, all of these what we gonna call them, right wingers, all these black supremacists, you're gonna tell me I really looked around and seen NAACP, Black Lives Matter, none of them was in a position to even question anything going on in New Orleans? This is your girl, Queen Dee Dee with Dee Dee Said It. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't do anything else, I say, man, we got some black-ass, racist-ass supremacists, LT. Listen, thank you so much for flying in. Thank you for joining. Gotten, hey, Gotten say 62Q. Hey, Gotten, I ain't even see you fly in. I want to definitely thank Golden. Hey, Golden. Zen, thank you so much, Zen. And thank you to ones that needed to be read and standing out. Y'all know I'll be right back because I have some stuff to talk about with Biden. And it's 25 just like that. And because we see 25, we're going to tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. Tell them thank you.